Hey guys, Danna Alexander from Prestige Dog Grooming School for the Everyday Pet Groomer. Today I just wanted to show you guys a quick video of my step-by-steps to doing a basic face. Step 1 is I'm using a 1-inch guard comb to go reverse on this Doodle's face. Clipper work is so important. I'm going down the sides now and I'm taking my time. I know this is sped up, but I'm really taking my time with the clippering. The more clippering you do, the faster your work will be. I've taken out the chin in a number 4 and I'm clipping out any dirty stuff by the mouth. And I'm going over and over the sides and the muzzle very thoroughly. I'm also making sure these ears blend in before I start the next step. Step 2 is to scissor the eyes and the bridge of the nose. I like to use thinning shears to just come in and just go right by the corners of the eyes and then very lightly do the bridge of the nose. So I'm just continuing by this bridge of the nose. I'm not taking too much out. A lot of people take too much out. And with Doodles especially, you want a nice soft look. And then I'm just coming at an angle up towards myself, just lightly dusting that bridge of the nose. And then I'm coming at an angle sideways, lightly dusting the bridge of the nose. I kind of like to use my shears to lightly pull the hair. So I'm just clip and comb, scissor, comb, just pulling it a little bit. That just gives it a very soft look. Now I'm going to comb everything up and I'm just going to lightly dust everything I've done with a finishing shear. I'm using a curved shear here. Remember, now we've already set the length, so just lightly dust everything. Don't go too crazy. We want a nice soft bridge of the nose here. Just going back and forth, recomb and redo it again. I like to particularly pull up in front of the eyes just to double check that. Step 3 is to scissor the sides of the head. Your combing is absolutely vital. Make sure you're combing that up. Remember, we've already clipped the length that we want, so don't remake the whole dog. Level your shears, just go back and forth, and I also set my jawline. So I'm just going back and forth very lightly. Comb and scissor 2 to 3 times is always my rule of thumb. So I'm going to the other side now, combing up. See how we're not taking major length off? We've already set the length with the clippers. So now we're just tidying it up. Making sure you're holding your shears level is a big step so that you're not taking holes in areas. And that's the sides of the head. And then I like to just make sure my ears are blending into the head before I move on. Step 4 is to scissor the eyes in. I comb everything forward and I take a straight shear and I just go at a direct angle towards the nose and I just take out the eye. I'm not doing the brow, I'm literally just taking out the eye and blending it into the side of the head. Step 5 is to scissor the brow. So I'm combing that brow forward that I left and it forms a bit of a V between the eyes and I'm just connecting it to both eyes. Now I'm going to comb everything up and scissor the top of the head. I'm using my curved chunkers here, but you can use a thinning shear, curved shear, and I'm just rounding everything in the length that it was, just touching everything up. Remember, we're just dusting everything if you've done your clipper work. The next step is to comb everything forward past the nose, and I clip everything that's past the nose off. Then I start rounding from there, creating my jawline. Just creating that with a curved shear, and then I come back in with the thinning shear and just soften that line up. Step 8 is to scissor the muzzle. So I'm fluffing everything up. This dog has a very big coat, and I'm using a chunker just to lightly round this. Remember, we already have the general length, so just dust everything. You are just giving it that nice polished finish. Step 9 is to touch up the chin. So I've taken a lot of the chin out underneath, so I've just got this little goatee at the bottom that's finishing my face, and that finishes off a very basic Doodle face. I'm Danna Alexander with Prestige Dog Grooming School. We're all about the everyday pet groomer, and I just wanted you guys to have a little taste of what our courses are like. They're all designed to teach you step by step. I invite you to join our Facebook group, The Everyday Pet Groomer, and don't forget to stay fiercely passionate.